Imagine reaching the pinnacle of your profession on the brink of cashing in on your biggest payday ever, only for it to come crashing down the day before you are set to sign your new deal. Detroit Pistons swingman Malik Beasley has found himself in a precarious situation amid an FBI investigation and financial woes surfacing on the internet. The Pistons seem to have spent his contract extension on former Miami Heat sharpshooter Duncan Robinson, who signed for 3 years, $48 million earlier this week. Let's take a deeper look at Beasley's woes as a cautionary tale to up-and-coming athletes. Beasley is coming off of a great season with the Detroit Pistons, where he averaged 16.3 points per game, shot 42% from three, and finished with 319 three-pointers made. Good for second in the NBA. He was firmly positioned to sign a new 3-year, $42 million deal that would have pushed his career earnings over $100 million. Now, there is a mountain of uncertainty led by this ongoing FBI investigation, where he is accused of wire fraud, gambling, and prop bets. There were notable events that spearheaded the FBI's investigation. ESPN reported one prominent sports book detected unusual betting activity on Beasley's props beginning in early 2024. In a January 31st, 2024 matchup between the Bucks and Portland Trail Blazers, the odds on Beasley recording less than 2.5 rebounds moved significantly before the game, going from around plus 120 to minus 250. After the under experienced a high amount of action, Beasley recorded 6 rebounds that night. But there's much more to Beasley's story besides the FBI investigation. See, Beasley is known for his financial woes, and it isn't particularly a big secret for those in the know. The Alpharetta, Georgia native is being sued by Hazan Sports Management Group for failing to repay $650,000 that the agency fronted him in good faith to be repaid once he secured it through future contracts. The agency attorney wrote that they elected to take a chance and make a substantial investment of time, effort, and resources in a player with known issues, including and especially financial issues. Beasley was taken on as a client in November 2023, but he terminated the deal less than 2 years later. Hazan attempts to settle the debt seemingly became more futile as time progressed, describing his occasional sporadic payments as drips and drabs in relation to the substantial amount of money owed. Hazan wants at least $2.25 million for alleged breach of contract. Beasley was served a copy of the lawsuit at the Ritz-Carlton New York Nomad Hotel in New York City on April 21st, but has not responded to the lawsuit. That night, Beasley scored 9 points as the Pistons beat the New York Knicks 100-94 in Game 2 of their playoff series. That alone will be a steep hole to climb out of, but there are plenty more obstacles in Mr. Beasley's way at this pivotal point in his career. Just 3 years ago in 2022, South River Capital LLC won a nearly $5.8 million settlement against Beasley in Maryland. Additionally, Beasley signed a deal with a Florida firm in August of 2024 that provides bridge loans to athletes. However, the collateral Beasley offered to obtain this loan is somewhat disturbing. According to Detroit News, Beasley pledged his current and future NBA contracts as collateral. Court records show that part of the debt, over $1 million, was satisfied in early 2023. The outlet noted legal issues between Beasley and multiple businesses, including Cairo Cuts, a Milwaukee-based barber that won $26,827 judgment against the shooting guard, and a Minnesota dentist that won a $34,390 default judgment against Beasley that same month. Beasley and his landlord are also reportedly at odds. In March, Beasley was sued in Detroit's 36th District Court for failing to pay $14,150 in rent at a high-rise apartment building where he was a tenant. The lawsuit was dismissed before the Stott sued him again for failing to pay $7,355 in rent. A hearing is scheduled for July 15. The historic high-rise apartment building in downtown Detroit is owned by Bedrock Detroit, the real estate arm of the business empire built by Dan Gilbert, who owns the NBA's Cleveland Cavaliers.
Roxanne, turn on the red light. This is probably what you're doing right now. You lose $43 million because you want to make $5,000. You must have caught that COVID brain your ex gave to you, because she said she had COVID brain when she was dating you. I'm pretty sure she passed it on, so you might want to go check yourself. You over there making prop bets as an NBA player. Nigga about to be under the freeway like, Roxanne, turn on the red light.
Malik Beasley has the federales on him, and once the feds are on you, it's a little past speculation. It's like, nigga, we got this.
And don't forget, Twitter and Instagram are going to investigate for
worse. They're probably worse than the feds.
Yeah,
like you get a woman that's looking for something, boy. Don't fucking play.
Hey, he looks bad in
that
the
motherfucker
video,
got
too.
a rebound and went game 7 speed and dunked the ball when they was down 9. And
he looks stressed out too.
He said he looked stressed out. Oh, right before?
Yeah, absolutely. He looks stressed out.
The internet doesn't let you play games. Let's not take away from how instrumental he was. Detroit had him on a nice deal last year, 16 points a game, knocked down a gang of threes. He was looking in possible talks, and could still be 3-year, $42 million to bring him back to Detroit. But this gambling shit,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it'll just come down to him. I bet you a lot
think
of
it's
people
moving like
doing,
that
absolutely.
across sports?
Because it's easy. It's easy work. It's easy
well, I mean,
to
you've
do.
seen, obviously we're with DraftKings, all these gambling, all this betting is now legal, and athletes and student athletes are getting death threats now because they're not covering shit and not playing with. It's like, it's a crazy world we live in.
I mean, it's a new wave, man. It's easy to gamble. You do it from your cell phone now, and you just get caught up in that environment. And I feel bad for him. But, man, you risk your career, man. You're going to have to sit in that. You're going to have to suffer that.
Man, I wish him the best, man. And,
wish you the best,
and
Bees.
anyone else who's involved in that shit, cut that shit out, man, before it's too late. Like, this life and this money and this opportunity is just way too good to risk on that shit.
With the ongoing FBI investigation looming over his head, NBA free agency is moving right along by the day. Roster spots are getting thinner by the hour, and Beasley's career sits in limbo. Beasley's lawyer stated, "I have been with Malik for a long time. I have seen a lot of people around him come and go, but I have stayed away from any of his financial management and mismanagement or decisions he would make with his money. Let Beasley's current predicament be a warning to up-and-coming athletes who are on the cusp of handling large sums of money. Many of these lending companies have extremely high interest rates, sometimes teetering along the lines of usury." As his lawyer stated, he's seen individuals come and go around Beasley. Friends, family, and everyone in between should be evaluated accordingly. If they are asking for money, get them from around you. Of the nearly $60 million he's earned during his career, he's probably only taken home about half of that. Athletes pay agents, often give family members money, shop at expensive stores, own expensive vehicles, pay jock taxes in every state they play in, and much more. It's normal to feel survivor's guilt, but in the famous words of Marshawn Lynch, you have to protect your chicken. With uncertainty looming, Beasley faces a mountain of debt and uncertainty about his NBA future. While this will play out in the legal system, it should be more than enough to stress the importance of your inner circle and financial literacy for our future athletes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.